Hello, my name is Ramses the 800th, and it's an honor to make your acquaintance. So, I'm finally doing that anime roundup thing. So, this is like very unintuitive, I guess. It's not very like thought-provoking. It's not very like crazy. It's just me talking about anime that I really enjoy. And some anime stuff that I've heard recently. You're gonna hear me like clicking through stuff, so. First off, I kind of want to talk about, I know I would start with Chainsaw Man, but Chainsaw Man, actually no. Let's start with Chainsaw Man. Let me, I kind of wanna go to the thing. Okay, hold on. We're doing this gorilla style. Let's go. We're on the website. Hold on. Got to get rid of that. And this. There we go. So we're only on Chainsaw Man. So, first off, some clarifications. Okay, so here's the whole thing. Let's go here. Blah, 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 blah. Let's go here, right? Because this, I didn't get to make a, well, I didn't, it's not that I didn't get to. I didn't make a video on this, and I didn't do it in my stream because I wanted to do like a video on it. But I was a little late, and I wasn't able to do the full thing, but that's fine. So, this chapter is kind of is metal, and this is when things start getting like hype, you know, like Denji's like, first off, Nayuta's head. People are coping that this isn't actually Nayuta because it doesn't have the mole, but we don't know. I think she's still alive. I said that I think last time I talked about Chainsaw Man. I think she's still alive, right? That's my idea. But Brahm, I can't remember his name. It's just like, oh, you know, sorry, bud. Sucks to suck, you know? And then Denji's like, no holds barred, whatever. And just like, fucking rips this man's head off, kills him, and then he starts, oh, this is my favorite thing. He goes from this, the ripcord. Oh! They added the ripcord. So, did he rev himself? Or did Brahm rev him? I think he revved himself. And then, boom! It's sick! Because it's such like a hard transition, you know? Oh, you can feel the movement in that. And then that's the Chainsaw Man Devil, right? That's the Chainsaw Devil. And then we start getting like this. Okay, so here was my theory, right? And it surrounded this character right here. I know this character, yeah, it's right here too. My vision's like partially blocked, sorry about that. There we go. If I was around this character. So in my brain, hold on, let me change over. That's the wrong thing. Yeah, let me just do this real quick while I do some searching. That's the wrong button, but because I don't want to pull up, because, you know, internet's a weird place. Where, okay, this. It's such a small image, though. I need like a... Yeah, like... Yeah, thank God I'm not doing this. Blood Devil. Chainsaw. There we go. Is it like official art? There's no like head-on shot of it? Whatever. Open link in new tab. Oh, not link. No. Open image in new tab. Here we go. Okay. I wonder what happens if I switch. Perfect. The Blood Devil. Now, the Blood Devil has like, I think 5 horns, if I'm not mistaken. And I thought when I saw this, I was like, oh, the hat. Is this like the new Blood Fiend? You know? Because I remember that the Denji talking about that before. Well, Power was saying like, oh, find the new Blood Devil and like make them a friend again. And I thought this would be like the thing, because this person's in 2 shots. You know, I thought it was important. And then this scene happened. I thought, oh shoot. You know, like, we're gonna have to try to figure this out. Right? But then I think like that would have been my prediction, like, oh, this might be the Blood Fiend. We might be getting like power and stuff like that. Like the new power, and that's like a whole thing. It's kind of like a thing to pull him out of the Chainsaw Man stuff. But no, it wasn't. It was kind of just immediately invalidated like that, you know. Like, I thought I was cooking. I'm so glad. I'm kind of glad I didn't make that prediction, you know. But you know, dead. I don't know. I don't even know who this was. I like my brain tells me that this kind of looks like Kobeni, but it's not. I know it's not, but you know, my brain tells me it might be Kobeni, but it's not. But you know, they all get diced, obviously, and then Jesus, you know, like you think this might be the crocodile devil? Is like the face or something? I don't know, but we keep going. Yeah, special division, boom, and they all start trying to jump the Black Chainsaw Man, the eyeless Chainsaw Man devil, you know. And then these guys are just getting like mopped up. This image goes so hard. It's not even. This is a wallpaper right here. Look at this. Anyway, this whole sequence is very cool. He's targeting ears, but this is also funny because they're saying he's targeting ears and no one will be able to hear that because ears no longer exist, right? Ears don't exist. So when I saw this panel of Asa, aka Woru, is it just me, or is she's biting her lips? She has to be, right? She has to be biting her lip. Can you even see my cursor? I don't know, but she's clearly biting her lip, which is kind of scary. I don't like that. But this will also lead into what she was talking about, I think in the beginning of part 2, when she was saying like, oh, I'll make Chainsaw Man throw up nukes. This kind of proves that that kind of has to happen, because if it doesn't, we're stuck with nobody being able to hear anybody. You know what I mean? So what will happen next? I don't know. It really depends on what these guys are. You know? Because it looks like he's going to start eating them in order. You know? This is obviously just a normal person, so he's not going to do anything. But these were clearly demons of something. You know? So, we'll have to figure that out. This could still probably be the new, air quotes, Blood Fiend. But I highly doubt it. Because this is... Oh, I didn't realize he had, like, horns. That's sick. This is, like... They look so weird without ears. You know? But that's Chainsaw Man. That's what happened in Chainsaw Man, basically, these past 2 weeks. If you guys have any, like, ideas of, like, what you guys think will happen... Because this kind of proves that we're going to have to make him throw up something. So he's going to have to throw up, like, if he throws up like a demon and they become reality again, then it will probably be ears so that we can have actual designs instead of not having ears, you know? But, you know, that, I think that's pretty cool, you know? I'm saying you know a lot. But that's not it. That's not the only thing I want to talk about. So that's the Chainsaw Man section done, right? What else I want to talk about is the goat, the thing that's actually cooking, literally cooking, and that's kagurabachi, or kagurabachi, because this man's cooking like it's no tomorrow. This series, I've been on since day one. Literally, before it even came out, I was on kagurabachi. And it's chapter 41. It doesn't look like it's ending soon. We still have no idea about the other blades. And we're kind of getting, like, I think this is like the final boss blade. Because he obviously, like, it has a wielder. The wielder's doing its own thing. The other swords have wielders that we're going to have to deal with. Either kill or have them turn over the swords. I don't know. But this fight, this whole, like, oh my god, it's so... Oh my god, I need to commit the characters' names to my memory better, but you know, like, obviously I haven't been the best. Hikari, let's wait. Oh, Hikari's this guy, right? I'm still really bad with names, but this is all very much like off the cuff. It's like genuine, like, reaction stuff, you know? And I love the sumo guy. This story is so good, and all these people like fighting and stuff like that. Wow, so descriptive, Ozzy. But yeah, he's like, let's hurry, don't give me orders, you'd be dead without me. I love how nonchalant he is. Like, I could have blocked that. And she's like, oh, come on, to stave off that freaking move, you need to blast at least as powerful as Flame Bone. This man then proceeds to go Flame Bone. He says, okay, I can do that, right? And this was crazy. So he can like kind of copy like abilities almost. Akka's power, like this is wild. The fact that he can absorb powers, you know, and then he does Kuro and stuff like that. Oh, I love this. So, and the fact that he's not even using the sword. So like when it comes to like series like this that's like really early, I see so much longevity in this series, if that makes sense. Because yeah, we're seeing this enchanted blade, which is like one of the strongest, but we're not seeing it in the hand of its original user. Can you guys even see me? Am I doing this right? Yeah, okay, good. I wanted to know if you guys could see what I was doing. The enchanted blade isn't in the hand of its original user. It's not even unsheathed, and it's being wielded by a guy who's literally dying. And this is what it's capable of. You know, we need Flame Bone, which is on par with the Sacred Blade, and this, I think, 7th or 8th Sacred Blade in order to fight this thing. And I don't think it's gonna like end here. There's no way. Well, when I say end here, I mean like there's no way it's gonna like be finished. But oh, look at this. Look at this. The detail in this is beautiful, you know? Like the art and like the imagery is crazy. And then obviously like tremendous power, blah blah blah, just fractured. This guy, yeah. This is so cool. The enchanted blade. I forgot what the name is. Oh, it's right here. Sunuchi. The enchanted blade, right? This goes so hard, bro. This image right here goes really hard, right? But then I'm doing this like really off the cuff. There's no fancy editing here. We get more of like a lot of the other characters. I can't remember their names right now off the top of my head. And he's being like possessed by the actual wielder of the sword wherever he is, because he's like, no, you don't touch my sword. You know, it's so cool. But again, beautiful art, great art. And what's his name? It's something with an H, whatever. The main character, he's like, people are going to be in danger. I need to help them. Yeah, if we don't do something, the people in here, yeah, you know? And they're like, gung-ho, we got to kill him now. And he disappeared. But look at this. Chihiro, that's his name. Chihiro, I don't remember this guy. I don't remember her name. This is like, this is crazy. You know, this place is already on fire, and they're already bringing 2 sacred blades and something on par with it. You know? Yeah, centipede. He does it again. Boom, boom. Like, he's getting, like, possessed. These people are, like, dying. Like, it's so... Look at this! This is so cool. He's just indiscriminately killing people by accident. Well, obviously. But, yeah, get out of me. You know? So... I don't know how the Sacred Blade thing works, like at least for Shunichi, but it kind of feels like he is inside of the sword, or is this him saying that? I don't know who it is. I'll kill him. I love this girl. She's one of my favorites. Sword house is crumbling. There's so much like cool that's so much cool stuff here, you know? And then Chihiro is like, okay, you deal with them. I'm going to go help these people. I'll do, like, yeah, like, every last one. I'll save every last person, you know? And here he comes, like a G, diving in to help people. It's so cool. It's so cool. So, you know, this is literally, like, fanboy moment, because Kagurabachi is so... It's such a good series. It has so much potential, you know? 42 chapters is very good, You know, I'm saying you know a lot again, but 42 chapters is very good. It's lasted this long. It's literally right next to Sakamoto Days, My Hero, and then One Piece. You know, I'm saying it again. And if it keeps doing this, it's gonna do great. I already have the first chapter in Japanese. I just need to get number 2, whatever. I think it's out. I need to get number 2. But bro, I remember a certain segment where I was like, "Oh, now we're having like a power system." I don't remember the chapter it was. It was pretty recent though. It's basically when Akuri? I can't remember the names. The guy with the eye thing, on his face, the younger one. I can't remember their names. The younger one, where he started fighting his older brother. Spoilers, by the way. If you want to read Kagurabachi, read it. Well, obviously, I'm talking about the most recent chapters. But if you want to read Kagurabachi, do it. It's really good, and it's totally worth your time. But watching Kagurabachi reading Kagurabachi is really cool, because there's like a certain like I said, there was a certain segment where you could tell they started going more into like the power system. I don't remember what chapter it was, but it was basically like they started explaining spirit power. Such a generic name, but you know it works. The spirit power is flowing through you. Spirit power is like developed in a certain way, blah blah blah, stuff like that. So that's really good. We're getting development on the power system. We're getting more of the sacred blades, but we're not getting too much where it feels like it's all going to end. This auction totally could have been like, okay, this is where the series ends. You know, it totally could have been that, but it's not, and I'm happy it's not. It could have been like, oh, all the sacred blades are here, so you know, if you win this fight, you get to get all of them back, you know? But it's not, and that's amazing. So this means we have more Kagurabachi down the line. We could even have more of Shunichi, or whatever the blade's called. This enchanted blade, because it seems really powerful. So, that's Kagurabachi. Let me find... I'm trying to think about what to cover now. I could cover like leaks, but I just won't be able to show anything. I'll just have to describe stuff. I think that's fine as long as I describe it. Okay, so this is the spoilers for My Hero, the most recent chapter of My Hero. I'm not going to go too deep because I don't really know too much. And then what I really want to talk about is the spoilers for JJK. So again, for when it comes to like spoiler stuff, until the actual chapters come out, I'm not going to talk about them too in depth. One thing I will do a big reaction on, this time I promise, I will do a big reaction on, is the final chapter of My Hero. I believe it drops Saturday? Question mark? I will try to do a live then, because I do want to like read through the final chapter. And oh wait, no, it's gonna be Saturday, right? Hold on, I gotta look at the calendar. Give me a second. So this chapter comes out. Oh, the 4th, right? Yeah, because okay, yeah, that'll be the final thing. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. So, you know, get ready on the 4th. That Saturday, I'm going to probably like 6 react to the final chapter of My Hero Academia. Like if you've seen some of my other videos specifically about anime, My Hero isn't my favorite shonen, but it is like it's always been there for me. You know what I mean? My Hero and Black Clover, those are like my goats. Oh, Black Clover is also coming out pretty soon. So when Black Clover comes out, get ready for that. Speaking of My Hero, we are also getting more HASHF. Hold on. We got more promotional images of Deku. Let me find those promo images. And this is like I was talking about before, like last time we did like an anime thing. This is like final arc Deku. This is final Deku. You know what I mean? And they're also doing Bakugo too. I don't think I ever talked about that. But you know, they're doing Bakugo and that's a statue. They're doing Bakugo, and they're probably gonna do also Shoto, which is, you know, he's fine, but it's still really cool, you know? And the fact that we're getting both of these people, both of these characters, for me, gives hope for some other My Hero characters as SHFs. But like I said, since it's final War Deku, that's really cool. You know, I'm very excited for that. Okay, I can't find the promo images now, but if you go on Twitter, you'll be able to find them. I'm pretty sure. I might be wrong. Things are weird, but I am extremely excited for that. So that's like the figure side of things. Nothing for Black Clover, unfortunately. No anime news. The moment there's like anime news for Black Clover coming back, best believe I'm going to make a video on that, because I'm going to scream. It's going to be me screaming for like a good 2 minutes, and then I'll actually go into like talking about like the stuff. But let's talk about JJK. Again, for spoilers, I don't go too in depth. I want you guys to wait until the chapter comes out, and I don't want to spoil too much. But this is going to be like the anime fan splurging on talking about what he likes. So when it comes to My Hero, I'm going to start with My Hero first. When it comes to My Hero, I actually really like how this is going. I just need to actually see how the final chapter is, because in this chapter we kind of get like a what if, air quotes, what if, like a possible future that could have happened for Shigaraki. I'm saying it, the way I'm saying it is wrong. It's like a mirror of what happened to Shigaraki and what could have happened if somebody reached out to him, you know? My initial theory for that one guy who was walking around with like the mask on his face, I thought it was going to be Deku's father, because we got nothing on him in the entire series, and I hope he doesn't show up, because he hasn't done jack in this entire series. Not one mention, not a phone call, not even like a passing thing. It's like, oh yeah, my husband, he just works overseas, you know. Well, we know he works overseas, but you know, we never get like a, oh, I talked to my dad like a few days ago after the whole, you know, almost dying thing. We never get that, and we probably never will, which is sad. But, you know, it's like one of those things that don't really matter. But, yeah, blah, 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 blah. We get more of Deku and Oshiko's, like, development as people. We don't get too much about Deku. Like, my problem is that Deku doesn't do anything. Like, he doesn't change. And I feel like he needs to. You know what I mean? Like, he never really gets challenged on anything he does. Yeah, he sometimes gets challenged, but that's mainly like, I'm not good at like articulating my thoughts clearly, but it just feels weird, you know? If I'm making sense, then I'm making sense. If not, tell me in the comments. But Deku is now like, Deku is now like dealing with like the embers of All for One. Everyone else in the class finally knows that he's dealing with the embers, because they really didn't know he was just sacrificing his quirks. But this whole series is now coming to an end, and whatever they do next chapter is going to basically make or break it. I know a lot of people on Twitter and not Instagram. Well, maybe, I don't know. A lot of people on Twitter were very upset at Horikoshi doing the actual ship he was going for instead of doing instead of doing like, is it Kiri? No, that doesn't make sense. That's Kiribaki's Kirishima and Bakugo. Doing the Bakugo Deku ship, which was never going to happen. I don't know why people thought that would happen. They're literally just like best friends at this point, even though they probably really shouldn't be. But, you know, they're homies, at least a little bit. And that should be enough. Because if you thought Deku was going to go with literally anyone else other than Ochako, I hate to break it to you, he's going to end up with Ochako. Or Ochako. I don't know how you pronounce it. So it's you know, you got to get used to that. But My Hero was cool and all. Again, I'm waiting for the final chapter. The current chapter of JJK is wild. Again, I don't want to say too much, like about like the more like the other details, but just know, I'm still gonna spoil it, but I'm gonna spoil about the stuff I care about. Yuji hits a domain expansion, like in Sukuna's face, after Sukuna hit 2 black flashes and was fully healed. He's not probably fully healed, but he is fully healed, you know. And he hit 2 black flashes, boom, boom. And then Yuji just busts out a domain using basically Sukuna's hand sign, but only doing like the middle finger, literally. and then they wake up, and then Sukuna wakes up in a train station. I read a thing on Twitter, which was like, dang, not even an airport, they send him up man straight to hell. But you know, like when the official chapter comes out, read it. It's gonna look amazing, and there's no break next week, so we're gonna get whatever happens next. But you know, I like this isn't like a well organized thing at all. This is like me just splurging on stuff I want to talk about. I don't want to go too much in detail. I do want to spoil stuff, but not too much, so that you still have like a chance at life. But yeah, I think that about covers everything. This video is actually gonna go up pretty late at night, but you know, it doesn't really matter. I managed to do it. Tomorrow, well, depending on how long this video takes to upload, I'm recording this on, what is this? Wednesday? Thursday. I'm recording. Oh, it's Thursday? Shit, I thought today was Wednesday. I'm recording this on Thursday. On Friday, you're gonna get the Ibaraki, the Ibuki Doji summons. Sorry, you're gonna get the Ibuki Doji summons. Saturday, more Hogwarts Legacy, and Sunday, Sunday, you're gonna get the Skahak, the Ruler Scotty summons. I still don't know how to like stream Fate because I have it on my phone. I don't have it on my computer, and I have an iPhone, and I don't know how to like sync that up. So if you guys in the comments could tell me how to do that, that'd be much appreciated. Generic YouTube stuff, like, comment, share, subscribe. Tell me anything you want me to do to like the background or like in the for the stream to make stuff better, in the videos to make stuff better. A lot of this is gonna be me rambling about stuff, so you know, tell me stuff you want me to talk about. Give me some news that you want me to talk about. I'm not really like a news person. I just like talking about anime stuff. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'd like to bid you all a farewell.